Okay, so we're doing an interview today with Ben Scheier of our Falcon Field office, and we have just a couple questions for him. Our first question is, how long have you been licensed in real estate?
About 6 years now, and enjoyed every second of it. I've been with Dominion for about a year. Before that, I was with Marceau Real Estate, which turned into Realms America. But enjoying my time at Dominion.
Great, well, we've loved having you with us for the last year. And one of the things that we know about you is you have two jobs.
Hmm.
You are an architect full time, and you also have a successful real estate business. So, how do you balance between the two jobs?
Well, for me, it's extremely easy because they both dovetail into one another. You know, the architecture and the design certainly just um, goes right into selling real estate. Home plans have always been a passion of mine, and just getting licensed was just a natural progression of that. So that as a company, iPlan could go and do spec homes and buy land and do things of that nature. But then also, as I'm talking to my clientele, I can find them land and I can sell their homes that they're in so that they can build their new homes. And then now, 10 years into, well, actually almost 20 years into the design company, uh, homes that I've designed 10, 15 years ago, people are moving on and I can actually list homes that I've designed. So that is a really exciting progression, and it's just something that I'm uniquely qualified to offer, but it's just they work really well together.
Well, you seem to love both of your jobs very much. You really enjoy doing what you do. It's very obvious the way you talk about it. So, another thing I wanted to talk to you about too is your paperwork. You do really well with your paperwork. So, how do you feel about paperless?
Well, paperwork is something that I don't enjoy whatsoever. So, and it was very intimidating to me at the thought of having to do online paperwork when I first came on to Dominion, and paperless pipeline has actually made it so simple that even I can get a compliment of having good paperwork because that's not something I would have imagined. But paperless pipeline's awesome. There was another program when we first started, and it was not nearly as user friendly as paperless, and it's second nature now. So it's super easy, not intimidating, and again, it's made me a better person.
Well, you're a busy guy. You got two jobs, you've got a family, and the fact that you're able to get all your paperwork done with a simple system that works for you, I think, is really, really great. Last question for you is, what advice would you give to our other agents that have a family and try to juggle between having two jobs?
Well, you know, every situation is different, and my situation is hopefully not unique because it's enjoyable, and I love what I do, and it's easy. When you love what you do, it feels easy, and it feels like something you can just do like breathing. So I don't put a lot of pressure on myself to be the super agent. I don't put a lot of pressure on myself to be the best home designer in the valley. I just enjoy what I do. I have a lot of fun. I include my family in it. That may be another thing is, you know, my kids are 12 and 13, and if I've got to go run out and look at homes and preview, or we stop at model homes from time to time just to kind of keep abreast of what the trends are in that community. I take them to job sites where I've designed luxury homes, and I show them all the cool things that we're doing for a family, and so they're sort of involved in it. My wife's a great partner with me that way too. She understands that my time is flexible, very flexible with these careers, but there are times where I need to go out and do my work. So uh, the advice I have is, you know, my personal advice is love what you do. And don't put a lot of pressure on yourself and enjoy it, and that shows through and makes it fun.
That's awesome. Well, I really appreciate you sitting with us for a few minutes and answering some of our questions. And that was Ben Shire with our Falcon Field office.